Hey football fans, and welcome to our electrifying preview of Huddersfield Town versus Manchester City in the EFL Cup third round, which is at the ACCU Stadium. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, as well as check out my F1 channel, Hit the Apex, and follow me on Twitter at MCFCHibs, which is of course now known as X. And let's dive into this epic clash. The Terriers are on a giant killing mission in this season's EFL Cup. The League One side have already taken down Championship Leicester City and Premier League Sunderland, both via dramatic penalty shootouts. Can they add Manchester City's scalp to their collection? Kickoff is at 7:45 p.m. local time this Wednesday. The citizens enter this competition at this stage as we aim to reclaim our EFL Cup we dominated from 2018 to 2021 with 4 straight titles. Pep Guardiola's side has history on our side as we've won our last 3 meetings with Huddersfield, including a 3-0 rout at this very ground in the 18-19 Premier League season. We're heavy favourites, but will the Terriers' Cup magic strike again? Huddersfield's season has been a mixed bag after finishing 10th in League One last season. New manager Lee Grant has sparked a strong start with 5 wins, a draw and 3 losses in 9 league games as they sit 5th with 16 points. Their cup form, though, is flawless as they're unbeaten with a 6-2 thrashing of Newcastle United's under-21s in the EFL Trophy and no stunning EFL Cup upsets. But recent league form with just 1 win in 4 raises questions about their momentum. On the other side, Manchester City's 25-26 season has been inconsistent with 3 wins, a draw and 2 losses, and it has us 9th in both the Premier League and Champions League. However, we're hitting form at the right time as we're unbeaten in our last 3, including victories over Manchester United and Napoli, plus a draw against Arsenal. The citizens are hungry for silverware, and we'll see this as a chance to kickstart our EFL Cup journey. Lyndon Dukes and Jack Watmore due to injuries, but Lee Grant is expected to stick with a similar lineup that toppled Leicester and Sunderland. Expect Daniel Vost and David Kasumu in midfield, with top scorer Joe Taylor leading the line, alongside Dion Charles, Leo Castledine and Will Alves. I'm predicting Huddersfield Town to make 4 changes from their 0-0 draw at home to Burton Albion on Saturday, with Wallace in for Lowe, Ruffin in for Ruskin, Vost in for Ledson and Charles in for May, with them predicted to play in a 4-2-3-1 with Nichols in goal, a back 4 of Sorensen, Feeney, Wallace and Ruffin, with a midfield 2 of Vost and Kasumu and Charles, Castledine and Alves behind Taylor in attack. For Man City, injuries are a concern. Mateo Kovacic, Ryan Shirky, Omar Mamouche, Reine Nori and Calvin Phillips are out. Meanwhile, Erling Haaland is doubtful with back pain. Pep Guardiola is set to rotate heavily, with James Trafford likely in goal, John Stones back in defence and youngsters like Savinho, Rico Lewis and Oscar Bob in line for starts. Stephen McInerney from Manchester City fan channel Esteemed Company predicts Haaland might still feature, but if rested, Oscar Bob or Phil Foden could play as a false 9, with academy stars Divine Mikasa and Regan Heskey possibly in the mix for minutes. I predict Manchester City to make 8 changes from the 0-0 draw with Arsenal on Sunday, with Trafford in for Donnarumma, Nunes in for Kushinov, Stones in for Diaz, Ake in for Vardiol, Lewis in for O'Reilly, Gonzalez in for Rodri, Bob in for Haaland, and Savinho in for Doku, with Manchester City predicted to play a 4-1-4-1 with Trafford in goal, a back 4 of Nunes, Stones, Ake and Lewis, with Gonzalez in midfield, and Bob, Silva, Reinders and Savinho behind Foden in attack. This is a classic David versus Goliath clash. Huddersfield's giant-killing heroics face a stern test against the Manchester City side desperate to reassert our cup dominance. My prediction is Huddersfield Town 1, Manchester City 3. Tune in to watch the game live in the UK on the Sky Sports Plus app and catch highlights on the Sky Sports Football YouTube page, app, or X account for key moments. That's all for our preview, folks. Who do you think will win this EFL Cup showdown? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, as well as check out my F1 channel, Hit the Apex, and follow me on Twitter at MCFC Hibs, which is, of course, now known as X. And hopefully the Blues can be in tonight's 4th round draw. So for now, take care and goodbye for now. Cheers, guys.